And now for Talks with Titan. With Titan.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Titan Weasel, and welcome to Talks with Titan. Of course, I'm Titan Weasel, so let's get started. First of all, this is my personal vlog. First vlog ever. You're probably wondering about the mask. I like to stay anonymous. You know, I don't like people knowing who I really am on the interwebs. It's kind of a personal matter. Well, today's date is 5/15/13. So, let's go ahead and get started. It's around 10 o'clock a.m. Oh boy. Well, first off, let's start with world news, or United States news, because that's where I live, is the United States. Okay. I found this thing recently on the news. Today's news, actually. It's to this crap that he's done. All right. I'll read it to you word for word. Castro's new legal team says he'll plead not guilty. Yeah, right. Lawyers for Ariel Castro say he'll plead not guilty to the charges of kidnapping and raping 3 women while holding them captive for a decade in his West Cleveland home. The initial portrayal by the media has been one of a monster, and that's not the impression that I got when I talked to him for 3 hours. Craig Weintraub of Castro's lawyers told Cleveland's WKYC-TV late Tuesday. The 52-year-old is being held on an $8 million bond in Cuyahoga Schlacht. I don't know how to say her name. Yeah, I know. Another Castro lawyer said. He's completely isolated from society. Good, I think. Castro is suspected of kidnapping Michelle Knight in 2002, Amanda Berry in 2003, and Gina De Jesus in 2004. And then holding them captive in a West Cleveland home. DNA tests confirmed he fathered a daughter with Berry in 2006. I can tell you that Mr. Castro is extremely committed to a well-being and positive future for his daughter, who he loves dearly, Sachalette said. That person said. And if people find that to be, they say that how he came into contact with the woman will be revealed as the case progresses. And they say that they may seek a change of venue to get a fair trial. I know the media wants to jump to conclusions, and all the people in the community want to say terrible things about the person who is accused. Added, we are not even at the beginning of the process. If this was a marathon race, we're not even at the starting line yet. Well, that's the entire article, except for a couple of videos. I really don't want to post the videos, so I won't. But the guy's been caught red-handed. There's multiple people saying that these people were kidnapped. Even the people he's had, these ladies, it's ridiculous. I bring my gavel down on him, saying he's guilty as fuck. You know, but that's my own opinion. So, this guy, not only that, but I've also read from another source that this guy, he would force abortions on these women when they would get pregnant, excluding for his daughter. What I'm trying to say is, there's a special place in hell for this guy. And I don't agree. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. And then punch them in the stomach until they miscarry. That is just wrong. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe. That is wrong. Alright, guys. Hey, I'm back. I had an issue with my video. It's fixed now. But anyways, like I was saying, this guy has a special place in hell. Yeah, I don't get it. He's just messed up. Alright, let's continue on. Well, alright, how about this one? Risk from active volcanoes may increase. Budget cuts from pair real-time monitoring of volcanoes. In Anchorage, allow tracking of eruptions and forego repairs of seismic equipment amid ongoing federal budget cuts. Really? More budget cuts? Moves that could mean delays in getting vital information to airplane pilots and emergency planners. This is just a disaster waiting to happen. The Alaska Volcano Observatory can no longer seismically monitor 5 volcanoes with real-time equipment to detect imminent eruptions. Such equipment is especially important in helping pilots to receive up-to-the-minute warnings about spewing ash that can cause engine failures and other problems. Alaska has 52 active volcanoes, with many of them located in the Aleutian Islands along international air routes between Europe, North America, and Asia. Alaska Airlines officials said the observatory, funded by the U.S. Geological Survey, provides a crucial service, including early warnings of seismic changes that may portend an impending eruption. Monitors need to be operating all the time, not just during major eruptions, said Betty Bollert, an Alaska Airlines dispatcher. I think the public gets kind of complacent when nothing exciting happens and think, oh, why should we throw away all that money? Said Bollert, who was on duty in 1989 when the Redoubt volcano blew 115 miles from Anchorage, Alaska. Following that eruption, several aircraft experienced damage from ash, including a Boeing 747-400 carrying 231 passengers, and lost all 4 engines after flying into an ash cloud. The plane dropped more than 2 miles in 5 minutes before the crew was able to restart the engines and land safely in Anchorage. Thank God. Worldwide, hundreds of flights are diverted each year because of volcanic activity. In 2010, an eruption in Iceland spread debris all over northern Europe, threatening most flight routes from the east coast to Europe, within Europe itself. The Alaska Volcano Monitoring System, first created in 1988, is intended to help pilots avoid such problems, but has regressed over the past few years because of shrinking finances, and now across-the-board spending cuts known as sequestration are further squeezing operations. Sequestration is basically when the government decides to basically cut all funding to everywhere, which there was a bug. I had to smash it. Sorry. Sequestration, like I said, is where they cut funding from everything, from their large things. I believe, really, that I think it is a good idea to cut spending inside the government, but we need some of these things still. Why don't you get rid of some of the unimportant programs? Now let me get back to what this is. For example, gone is a plan to install seismic monitors at Cleveland Volcano, a remote mountain on an uninhabitable island in the Aleutians. The volcano experienced a low-level eruption earlier this month and continues to discharge steam, gas, and heat, although no ash clouds have been detected in the past week. Because our budget has been declining for so long, we have no hope of actually addressing the Cleveland eruption in the way that it really should be, said geologist John Power, the USGS scientist in charge of the Alaska Volcano Observatory. Basically, the guys in charge of this Alaska thing are really getting pissed off, which I can't blame them. This is a safety issue. This is a huge safety issue. I can't believe that they cut funding to that. Laziest city in the U.S. Okay, I gotta see this. Freaking Jackson, Mississippi. I knew that when I drove through there one time. These people were so freaking lazy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm reading this on Yahoo News, so yeah, it's not my opinion. It's just what it says. Well, anyways, that's enough news for now. Let's do some more talking here in a moment. I gotta check on something. I'll be back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to leave for a moment. Anyways, what I will be doing here in the next week is I will be posting more videos on Mega Man 3. I was wrong. I was not supposed to start with Magnet Man. I was supposed to start with Top Man, but it works out either way. I will also be doing more Yoshi's Island. I love Yoshi's Island. That's a great game. Oh, hell. I put it over here. Oh, yes. I've also been reading a book recently. I gotta remember the name right quick. Yes. I've been reading a book, one of Stephen King's older books. It's the first book of the Dark Tower series, The Gunslinger. Great book, by the way. I love it. I haven't been able to put it down recently. But my next book that I will read will be The Shack by Paul Young. By W.M. Paul Young, of course. The Shack, where tragedy confronts eternity. Sounds like fun. So, I've actually had that recommended to me by a few people. Anyways, there has also been some... here's a couple updates for you. This will be definitely called Titan Talks. I have decided that. And it will be happening every Wednesday. So, Wednesday, look for it. Gotta think real fast for something. No, nothing over there that I can really share. I'll give you game news later on, and we'll see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens, though. So that's it for Titan Talks right now. Next week I'll have some game news for you, and maybe some more national news for over here. I haven't been able to find any good world news recently, but at least not for this week. But this was Titan Talks, so you guys, if you like this, press that subscribe button down there. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up by pressing that little button over there. Also, yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Well, this has been Titan Talks. I'm Titan Weasel. I'm your host, and y'all been a wonderful audience. Just listening to me blather on about shit. About shit. But anyways, this has been Titan Talks. You guys stay beautiful. Number one. And number two, nobody loves you except for me. That's right. I love you. Now get out of here.
This has been Titan Talks. See you next week.